The stronger his power, the more Luo Feng was willing to protect creatures. This primal chaos prefecture was seen as a backyard by Thunder Ancient Country in some areas, while other areas acted as buffer zones between the two ancient countries, Wanji Kingdom and Xiongnu Kingdom. Without the tacit approval of the rulers and monarchs of the two ancient countries, how could Iron Demon Lord and Black Vulture Ancestor wreak havoc for so long? Taking over this territory means I'm also stepping onto the stage, thought Luo Feng. With a public identity, it will be more convenient to make deals with the two ancient countries and the three alien clans. Although he killed Diyuan, Luo Feng was still willing to trade with Flamewind Ancient Country. He believed that Flamewind Ancient Country would handle their relationship rationally. If Flamewind Ancient Country really went mad, Luo Feng wouldn't mind making another move to give them a wake-up call. Master, how shall we seize this territory? Morosa looked at his master. Morosa, to conquer these 729 primal chaos prefectures, you'll be the one to wage war. Luo Feng smiled at Morosa. Me, Morosa pondered thoughtfully, his eyes flashing with brilliance. Master, these 729 primal chaos prefectures are complicated matters, and I'm to wage war alone. With your identity as my servant, you can wield the strength of a pinnacle sector beast, Luo Feng said. As a pinnacle sector beast, there shouldn't be a problem taking over this area, right? Morosa felt his blood boiling, and a tinge of bloodlust appeared in his eyes, excitedly saying, after waiting for so long, Master has finally allowed me to unleash the real power of a sector beast. He had been holding back for far too long. Luo Feng's eyelid twitched, and he quickly cautioned, Morosa, you know what should be done and what should not. He wanted to rule over the 729 primal chaos prefectures, not to cause widespread disaster. Don't worry, Master hates evil as much as I do. I know what to do, Morosa replied. Shall I start now? Luo Feng nodded. Although in terms of power, understanding the great Tao of life and death and having the Star Tower made him stronger. But in terms of various methods, an ultimate realm sector beast had more. Nighttime found Morosa floating high in the sky, looking down upon the vast world. His gaze was distant, his soul's desires beginning to stir. I've endured for too long, and finally, with Master's permission, I can indulge a little. Morosa was well aware his actions had to stay within the framework set by his master. Master hates evil, and those who are sinful won't invite his objections when I kill them. Hey, you're my targets. Delightful morsels, I'm coming for you. Morosa was far stronger than Luo Feng in identifying enemies, instantly locking onto the presence of all godly king-level beings within the 729 primal chaos prefectures. Such was the norm for an ultimate realm being. Wind Wolf Country, a third-rate nation located in the buffer area between Wanji Kingdom and Thunder Ancient Country, was inconspicuous. Luo Feng's demarcated territory happened to include the Lanky, middle region covering Wind Wolf Country. The territory practically ruled by Iron Demon Lord is now a mess. I hope it doesn't spread here, brooded the Wind Wolf Country Master as he consumed a crystal sphere, which contained over 100 million creatures. As a guest elder of Thunder Ancient Country with primordial bloodline, the supply of blood food in this third-rate nation was more than enough for the Wind Wolf Country Master. For someone like him, situated on the fringe within a small nation and merely consuming blood food in moderation within his own domain, he was already keeping quite a low profile. I am a guest elder of Thunder Ancient Country, and the Spirit Guardian Lord of Wanji Kingdom is also my friend, felt the Wind Wolf Country Master, confident that no matter the changes outside, his position was secure. Suddenly, an invisible force enveloped him. Wind Wolf Country Master was shocked and looked around, only to find himself in a dark place with ripples at the edges. Mercy! Before he could utter another word, his physical body and spirit had melted, utterly dissolved to become part of the dark realm. Wind Wolf Country Master cultivated the primordial bloodline, but was still too weak. Next, Morosa muttered with a smile, savoring his godly king-level food, as a treat that included both flesh and soul was too rare. And so, one morsel after another, Morosa treasured his food dearly, taking his time with each one. Even Black Vulture Ancestor fell victim to Morosa's consumption. How is this possible? Black Vulture Ancestor was dumbfounded. Inside a hidden palace, this avatar of his was suddenly swallowed. The primordial bloodline he cultivated was toxic, capable of damaging even ultimate realm life forms. Yet now there was someone who swallowed him directly. After being consumed, this avatar of his vanished instantly, and his other avatars elsewhere were also destroyed by an invisible curse killing, except for the one in MT lighting, which barely survived. Last time it was an attack by a black-robed being's spiritual will, now I've been consumed and cursed. Thought the Black Vulture ancestor, bitter and aggrieved. This reputed existence was reduced to the point where only by hiding in MT lighting could his avatar survive. Morosa consumed 9 sinful godly kings in a row, with only Black Vulture ancestor escaping death. The other 8 godly kings, regardless of their survival skills, could not escape the clutches of the pinnacle sector beast. What? 8 godly kings have died in a row. 2 from the second realm of godly king and 6 from the first realm of godly king. It's unknown if they had a chance to reincarnate. In the land of origin, there were only a few hundred godly kings in total. Now, with 8 dying one after the other, it certainly made other godly kings in land of origin tremble, fearing for their lives, worried they might be next. It's time for the next step. After consuming some sinful godly kings, Morosa chuckled and instantly created 23 avatars to meet the other godly kings lingering in this territory. Yunlin country, royal capital. Godly kings of the surrounding nations are dying one after another. The Yunlin godly king was uneasy when suddenly darkness enveloped the entire royal capital, and a figure of a simple old man appeared, looking at her coldly. Under the influence of his invisible aura, the Yunlin godly king felt her insignificance. This old man could probably end her life with a single thought. Yunlin godly king felt in the dark that this was the most terrifying existence he had ever seen. Supreme. Yunlin godly king immediately performed a respectful salute, her posture extremely low. My master intends to lead the surrounding 729 primal chaos prefectures, naturally including your Yunlin country. Morosa looked at Yunlin godly king. Your sins are light, thus you may live. Upon hearing this, Yunlin godly king immediately understood. Indeed, the 8 deceased godly kings were ones with heavy sins. You have 2 choices: 1, to follow my master's command; 2, to leave swiftly. Morosa looked at Yunlin godly king. May I ask who the Supreme's master is? Yunlin godly king asked at this moment, nervously excited. She felt that she had come in contact with a truly terrifying existence of the land of origin. This elder was the most powerful being she had ever seen, yet he was but a servant. How terrifying must his master be? Not long ago, my master just killed Diyuan. Morosa said. Yunlin godly king, without any hesitation, knelt down respectfully and, with utmost reverence, Yunlin is willing to follow at your side. Throughout the long history of the land of origin, the only one capable of killing the emperor of the flame-wined ancient country was that mysterious existence. Most importantly, the flame-wined ancient country has yet to retaliate. They actually endured. Very well. Morosa nodded. Similar dialogues were simultaneously happening at 22 other locations. These godly kings, some were in hiding, some harbored ambitions, some were assigned. But once they encountered Morosa's avatar, with Morosa's, or emerged with the path of destruction, such terrifying power made even godly kings of the second realm feel a shiver in their hearts, devoid of any thoughts of resistance. Most of these godly kings left, and a few chose to pledge allegiance and follow. Morosa did not forbid the spreading of the news, and those godly kings who left soon spread the word. Blackrobed actually wants to take over 729 primal chaos prefectures. His servant, possibly at the ultimate realm. These 2 pieces of news quickly spread, and all forces were waiting for the reactions of the 2 great ancient countries. After all, these 729 primal chaos prefectures were too close to the 2 great ancient countries, and many places were adjacent. And with such a large territory, it was a direct challenge to the 2 great ancient countries. Would the 2 great ancient countries allow such a colossal force to appear? But strangely, the 2 great ancient countries were quiet, showing no signs of action. The 729 primal chaos prefectures were rapidly integrating. At the center of the entire territory, a large city was chosen. Based on it, a wide-scale expansion was being undertaken to become the future royal capital. Come with me. Morosa walked in the lead, with 9 godly kings following by his side. These 9 godly kings were the ones who had decided to follow Blackrobe. The black-robed gold-unmasked powerhouse had a huge conflict with the flame-wined ancient country. Following Black-robed, there were risks, but likewise, there were huge opportunities. A moment later, they arrived deep within the palace, seeing a figure standing there, cloaked in silver robes. Silver robes. The 9 godly kings were somewhat puzzled. "Master," Morosa performed a respectful salute. "We pay respects to the king." The 9 godly kings also performed respectful salutes. Luo Feng then turned around, in a suit of silver robes and wearing a golden mask, looking down on them, and said leisurely, "As you all know, I wish to lead the 729 territories and establish a divine kingdom. The name of this kingdom will be Galaxy. Galaxy Divine Kingdom, Galaxy." They were hearing this name for the first time and immediately praised it. Congratulations to the king, joyful tidings to the king. From now on, the Galaxy Divine Kingdom shall surely stand shoulder to shoulder with the 2 great ancient countries. The 2 great ancient countries are already waning, while our Galaxy Divine Kingdom is on the rise. The godly kings praised while also harboring hopes for their future. Luo Feng watched this scene. The naming of the Galaxy Divine Kingdom was just the first step. In the not-too-distant future, Luo Feng would completely reveal his identity. Upon the establishment of the Galaxy Divine Kingdom, the powerhouse members of my human clan from my homeland should be able to guess my identity, Luo Feng thought. Boom tilde tilde. With a thought, Luo Feng activated the star tower within his body, naturally affecting an endless and vast area. The current world life forms were unable to reflect the elongated strip of the Galaxy Divine Kingdom, but with the assistance of the star tower, the domain's reach could be much broader, enough to envelop the entire Galaxy Divine Kingdom. Whoosh tilde 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 tilde. Above the skies of the 729 primal chaos prefectures, faint blood rivers appeared, causing countless creatures to look up in awe. From today on, the Galaxy Divine Kingdom is established. The range of the Blood River domain shall be the range of the Divine Kingdom. The endless Blood River resounded with a grand voice, spreading through every corner of the 729 primal chaos prefectures. Such terrifying power made the ancient beings of the land of origin tremble in their hearts. They also realized the 3rd major force of the land of origin was born.